Still start. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Doubtful Reversal. That guy that you can't see anymore is your host, Andrew Miller. And I am Timothy Miller, and we are doing stuff. That's what we're doing.
Stuff.
Yep. Important things. Building a Don't Starve.
Vital. History of humanity.
Yes. So I got the artwork, or I got the sprite sheet to work last week. After we had gone off the air.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me what you did, because this is about me learning, understanding what I did wrong.
And I think you only missed one step, actually, as it tends to go with programming. But I can show you. I should show you what he looks like, because he looks dreadful.
Yeah, I saw the picture you sent me. Amazing.
He's so bad.
And I knew that was exactly how it was going to look.
Hey, yep. Yeah.
That's how it always looks, but it's showing up, so we can fix the visual stuff.
Yes, indeed. Come on, Steam.
Have you got his character folder, the Dropbox folder, or do you need to send that to me?
I need to send it to you. I've just got it locally right now. But I can tell you what the problem was, I think. So I did start from scratch and followed that tutorial that you were following. And I think the only thing different in my setup from your setup was that zip file that you have to add the artwork to. Apparently, if you just unzip it and then add the file and then zip it again, it breaks things.
Okay.
Is what I read. So you have to use like a zip or a tool that maintains the zip compression and lets you just change the zip file without uncompressing it.
I see.
So I wonder what the program, Better Zip.
Yeah, I've got it.
Didn't
do that.
Yeah. So I think that's the only thing you were missing. I didn't put my package in your mod to check, but I'm pretty sure that was it.
Okay, well, as long as it's working, I'm okay with that.
Yep.
I knew it would be something finicky like that.
Yep. Welcome to programming. Always the smallest things.
Yes, it is. No. It's good.
So slow. All right. Sample character. I don't want to access the Steam community. Thank you. My computer does not have much RAM, and it has a lot of things going on right now, so it takes its time.
Well, you can send menu down here.
There he is.
Lovely. Looks sad. Laying there at the beginning, just staring right into the camera, he looked very depressed.
Yes, indeed. So at least that part is right. So here he is. He has a floating hat. And
He looks fantastic.
His face is like hanging off the front.
Oh gosh, it's amazing. Well, you should send me the file so I can see him in more detail.
And he has an eye patch on both sides.
I know, maybe we should axe the eye patch.
Yeah, we might should. Unless there is a way to... Oh, and every once in a while his face, like, jumps down a pixel. See that?
That's
So I imagine there's, like... I put all of his expressions as just this one face. So I imagine he's trying to do some expression, and I had that face 1 pixel too far down.
It's very unemotional.
Yes, indeed.
Same face all the time. His single emotion seems to be slightly depressed.
Yep, indeed. So there he is. I've obviously got a lot of work left to do.
As do we both.
Yep.
But now I'm going to have to start figuring out special powers and items and stuff, which will be fun.
Indeed.
So what do we want to do with his special powers and such? I know we've talked a lot about different possibilities.
That's a good question. Come on. Beast. Steam. Excellent. Package. Yeah, we talked about doing something with gold. Like making him stronger or something when he has gold. Is that something we talked about?
Yeah. Kind of interesting. Gold. No. I've been trying to think of what would be interesting, like something I would actually want to play in game.
Yeah. That's the tricky part.
Fits in with the group that's there and has its own kind of play style or whatever.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
So I'm going to give you just the zip file that I made. And then you can put that in yours and see if it works. I just put it in the main. Now I have to start Dropbox. My computer is not going to be happy with me. Quit cafe. They officially released Don't Starve Together, which is good this week. And caves are still not quite there, but they're getting close.
Okay.
So it's good. And they're still trying to figure out what to do about story mode.
Yeah. Well, it'll be nice once caves are actually in.
It's enjoyable.
Because I've never actually done the whole caves thing.
Neither have I.
I think in the basic game, it's just too much of a risk after you've gotten
established. Yeah, I think you're right.
But it's much nicer in multiplayer because it's much less risk.
Indeed. Yeah, they do have An interesting number of details to work out, though.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
If you die in the caves, I suppose you'd end up back on the main world. Have to find your way to the caves again, which would be kind of a needle in a haystack.
It's true. That would be a little. I don't know. That's okay because that would punish you a little bit, but you wouldn't,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
True.
So it's not, no big deal if you die, but it also isn't.
Yeah.
Soul crushing.
Indeed.
There's a mod for Don't Starve called Compromising Survival, which allows you to, when you die, to either respawn at the last time you saved, or like resurrect yourself.
Okay.
But yeah,
cool.
I kind of like being able to kind of retry something,
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that was mostly my problem with Don't Starve, was like,
yeah,
a lot of roguelike, really.
Yep.
Like really as much as they try to be a satisfying experience, every time you play, it's can end up frustrating every time.
Yep. True. Very true.
Yeah, and I have quite a few of them because they're kind of the flavor of the month, but also they're definitely not
definitely
my type of.
Oh yeah.
Definitely not my type of game.
Yep. Yeah, not really mine either. Although, at the moment, well, I guess I do. At the moment, the only game I've really played in the last couple of weeks is kind of roguelike, which is Invisible Ink.
Oh yeah.
Which is pretty cool. I like it. It's very, very punishing, but it does give you a rewind. Well, it gives you several rewinds if you make a mistake.
Okay. That's cool. Okay, so this is WAD.
Yep.
Do I need to change that?
Yes. You just rename it to whatever you need it to be.
I hope I didn't. Well, we'll see. I was messing with this, trying to get it to work, and I don't really know the state it's in now.
Okay.
But really, if this doesn't work, you can just send me the whole folder because I haven't done anything else with it, really.
Okay. Mine is still named WAD everything, though, so you'd have to go through the renaming process for all of the files. So I'm going to adjust the obvious things, like his face hanging off and his head hovering. But then...
Well, it's crashing. So...
What was that?
I think
it's crashing?
It's crashing.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we'll just have to... you want to drop your entire character into the folder. I will.
Here it comes. I keep hearing your files transfer, whereas my file is taking, or your files copy over, whereas my file is taking ages to copy over. There we go.
Yeah, my computer's quite speedy, which is nice.
Yeah, well, you've got an SSD, which makes me jealous.
Yeah, it's quite zippy.
Mm-hmm.
It is frankly quite painful to use the other laptop now.
I'm sure it does. Yeah, I'm gonna get those one of these days, or get one of those one of these days, but not a priority right now.
Yep. Well, and it was I was trying to make the decision with the money that we had to either get the SSD or get, more hard drive space, essentially, on a MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll go with the SSD and be careful about my space.
Yep.
It's something that we accumulate so much digital garbage on our computers that I've been quite a bit better about being diligent, getting rid of stuff, and also I've a lot of stuff that like client work and stuff like that I've uploaded to Dropbox and deleted on my computer, because even though that is not something you want to do with files you really want to do, files that really doesn't matter too much, I just throw them on Dropbox and forget about them. That's very nice.
Very handy.
Yeah.
Faces, not faces.
Oh, okay, here's a sample character.
Yep. Correct.
All right, cool. Now we'll start changing names and destroy it. So let me copy it.
Sounds good.
Yes, my headset is being used by someone else right now, so
okay.
I'm just going with the computer.
Going rogue.
Copying and zipping around quickly everywhere. Not purposely trying to gloat.
It's all right. You don't have too much interference noise around you, so you can barely even tell the difference.
It's good.
These lines are so thick.
So I've been having some nice progress with Do-It-Yourself Dungeon.
Good.
Wonderful.
It's exciting.
Play testing it. I have this a friend who he puts on basically events where there's music and board gaming and different stuff like that.
Nice.
And really, we basically get together on Fridays or Saturdays and play a bunch of prototypes.
Cool.
We played Dungeon. Actually, we only got part of the way through it, and he had me send him the printable files so he could finish. He could start over, play it all the way through with his daughter, and he pictures. They sent me a bunch of notes and stuff, but yeah, he played the game with his daughter in the hospital actually, and it was 2 hours of really fun, creative play, and yes,
sweet,
amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, got a lot of work. I'm entirely too wordy.
Yep.
I like the sound of my own writing, so.
Yep.
This is like a novel. I need to.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a blast.
Nice. You are your mother's son.
Yes, indeed.
But you have a good, interesting writing style too. So I don't think you're not the only one who enjoys your writing.
Well, that's good. I think I realize that it doesn't serve this format of game so much. I mean, still having quirky and interesting writing, but also reading pages of text is not that interesting, or not as interesting as reading just short segments of text and having lots of images and moving quickly through the thing.
Yeah, true.
So that's been a learning experience.
Cool.
Also, kind of pushing the because the real fun in this game is the kind of creative customization of your character and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so kind of pushing that edge, it's not just reading the story that's fun. It's the, being able to actively change and, draw a character and select things,
that's cool.
items stuff. It's really a lot of fun. I'm just trying to push that edge because it's the most important thing.
Yeah, sounds pretty neat.
And something that I want to move towards, and this is kind of like way off in the future thing. But after I've launched this book, depending on how much people like it and want more, I think this would really work well as a kind of monthly format where you get a chunk of the adventure every month, and digital printable version, and then a year's worth of stories could go into a physical book type thing.
Yep.
And that way you could save your character, have a persistent character over a while, and they could be longer form stories. I would just think about how much fun it would be to get this type of thing in the mail. I mean,
that'd be pretty cool.
But it's future stuff.
Idea. Yeah, there are a lot of I don't know, services out there that'll do that kind of thing for businesses to send out physical mail. So it might not be as hard as you think.
It's true. I think the difficult thing would be either I would have to make it so I just sent out one thing every month, so you could hop on and start getting single one-off adventures. That would probably be what I would have to do if it was physical, because starting someone at the beginning and walking them through all of them would be
Yeah.
Of course, that would have the advantage of like when you release the new thing, everyone gets it at once type of thing, I guess.
True.
But if it was by email, then I could, start someone at the beginning and
true.
Take them through the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't know which one I want yet.
Yeah.
But first I want to get this book out so I can see what people really enjoy and if it's something that has some
good
legs as far as actually selling it goes.
Yep. Good call. Sounds neat.
Yeah, it's a blast.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Pretty cool stuff. Be done.
Yeah, it's something that I've been trying to get the kind of minimum viable product ready so we can start testing it. But because the concept is so large, it's kind of like to really, I made the Venus game, and that sort of let me know that it was fun and it would might work out. But then the next step, which was making the minimum do-it-yourself dungeon kind of thing, was the kind of project. And once you've worked on something for long enough by yourself, with not much other input, it's kind of, you get to the point where even something that you're going to like ever. It's really once you actually get it out to someone and they say, wow, this needs work. but also this is fun and this is fun. And
that's exciting. It's pretty cool. So how did you meet this guy who you've been playtesting with?
Twitter.
Yeah.
I tweeted about Board Game Hour ages ago, and he saw my tweet and joined Board Game Hour that week. And I saw that he was in Akron. It's like, oh, we should get together sometime. And this was just kind of like, because I'm pretty not so good at, meeting people and stuff. Like oh yeah, we should do it. Totally get it. And he is this extremely social, like, has people just coming to his house all the time just because he's totally welcome and loves people. So he's like, yeah, how about Tuesday?
Yay. That's pretty cool.
It's awesome though, because he has this definitely has this vision for creating more of a geek subculture in Ohio, and he's trying to he's doing these events that are pretty cool, that combine a bunch of different kind of geeky, comics, games, digital, physical games, and music. It's really cool. So do-it-yourself dungeon, parts of it are going to start. I'm going to start testing them, or rather, someone else is going to test them at some of these events. So that's super cool. Because that is like, let's see, that's folder. That is the best type of playtesting, where someone else is going to be running it, and I get to kind of sit around and watch. No one will necessarily know that I even made the game, and I can just watch them play.
That's fantastic.
and to their minds, the designer will not even be in the room, which is
yep.
fantastic, because then you get real feedback.
Yep. That's exciting.
Yes, indeed. Oh boy. Come on. So do you think I should just stick with the 3-letter name?
It'd probably be wise. I don't know that it's necessary, and it seems strange that it would be necessary. But since someone said that, no one's ever going to see that except us.
Yeah, I suppose.
So
don't want to make the mod angry.
yeah. True. Remove the number of things that could fail.
Yes. Okay. Oh, it's one start. When. File. Save all. Haha. I must say that is a valuable discovery. The find and replace across files.
Yes, it's wonderful.
Yes, I have done that where, combing through, finding all the different instances of. It's just no.
Nope.
No fun at all.
It's not. That's something computers are very good at, and we are not.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, computers. Thank you.
For the time being.
The
Face. The face. Face. It's funny. I hear birds singing outside, and then I hear like a bad imitation of that bird come through my headphones.
Yeah, it's because they're coming through to my side.
It's funny. I don't hear myself though. Just birds. Must be that piercing sound carries better than my voice.
Deep.
Resonant in tone.
Resonant tone.
Yes.
I still I like the idea, talking about this character, of being able to carry around kind of a campsite.
Yeah.
But it's possible to spawn and despawn certain items, but not like a set piece. So they would be in different configurations. But you can I've actually done it when I was first working on this mod, where you can go into tile, set like the item. Well, no, that was the set piece. Never mind. But yes, it's theoretically possible that he could craft something and then whenever he used that item, it would spawn or despawn certain items around him.
Handy.
Which has some fun.
Yeah. That would be very handy. Be able to transport a camp.
Yeah, it's something that that's been frustrating about the game, is that you kind of get stuck in one place, and adventuring is basically definitely de-incentivized.
Yeah. Because
once you get in a place, then unless your camp gets smashed up by someone, it's not a lot of. You basically have to get bored before you're incentivized enough to push outside of that.
Yep. Pretty much.
But yeah, if we could find a way to do that well, where you have this portable, safe campsite that you carry around, I think that would actually be something that would work well.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Be an interesting new way to play the game.
Yeah, it would. I like it. Wonder what that item could be. You'd carry around like a masthead or something.
I was thinking like maybe a pirate's treasure chest, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know, or a I don't know, dead man's chest.
Dead man's chest.
Davy Jones' locker.
There you go. Yes.
Actually, the locker. You just open it up and
yes,
everything spawn. That would be kind of cool.
Definitely. Davy Jones.
Davy Jones.
Come on, computer. Work with me. All right. I think I've made some non-trivial improvements to this fellow.
Good.
I hope.
Yes, it's always hope. This is not working for me.
After your renaming and stuff?
Yes. It's broken. Oh, hold on. That's correct. Aha. Guess it would help if I finished renaming the files.
Oh, yeah, that would probably help a little. Are you working in the sample character file?
No.
Folder? No? Winnock?
Because I copied it, so if I screwed something up, I can delete this and have it again.
Excellent.
Non-destructive.
Yes. It's very good.
A painful lesson learned over.
Yep.
Destroy something and then not have it.
Yep. I'm saving a new player spreadsheet in there.
Okay.
With some tweaks.
In the sample character?
No, in Winnock.
Okay. I'll wait till that's synced then.
I think it's there. Winnock player. That's a green check mark next to it for me.
How do I, let's see. Do I need to edit the zip file now?
Yes. If you're going to use that. Check first before you try a new image. But.
Let's see. So we'll need better zip again, huh? I think I uninstalled it.
It's probably a good idea. It's not a great piece of software.
Yeah. But let's see. So I can unzip it normally, but then zip it back up with better zip.
No, you can't.
Oh, you just have to.
It's the sticking point. Better zip allows you to open a zip file without decompressing it.
Okay. Got it.
Direct mode, I think that's what it calls.
Okay.
I think that's how you do
download it here. I will figure it out.
And you also have to convert that image to the tech file.
Oh, yes.
Convert it to tech and then use the zip tool to swap the tech files out. And you should be good.
Good-o. So finicky, relevant. I mean, whoa. A lot of design is awfully finicky too, but
yes.
You know.
Indeed. Computers care a lot about the details.
Yeah, don't just gloss over things.
Nope. And I mean, yeah, design is the same way. You have to care about the details.
Yes, you do.
For design too.
Although some of it is considerably less detail oriented than. Wait a minute. Just remove that file.
What's it doing?
It is removing and replacing the file you sent me.
Oh, I just saved it again.
Oh, okay.
So that might be why.
Did you save it with changes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little one.
Right.
I forgot.
I'm going to convert it to text again here.
Okay.
So don't change it without telling me.
I will try and restrain myself.
Well, I mean, you can continue to change it, but just good. Well, I've got it at this place now, so
Okay.
we'll wait until the next major update to adjust that file again.
Yeah, but I've made so many improvements in the last 30 seconds, though.
No, I'm using the one that you just updated.
Yes, but you know, since then.
I see. Well, it's tempting, but
you clearly need to write like something that watches your file system and detects when new changes are made to that image, that automatically compiles it to your tech and changes it or adds it to that zip file.
Yeah,
that's what you need to do.
No problem. Just a second. Hold on. I got it.
Okay.
All right. There we go.
Sounds
easy.
Sounds promising.
Okay. Direct mode.
Davey is speaking from the bed and saying that sounds like a lot of fun to build something like that.
And he can do it. Too easy for me.
Andrew says you can do it, Davey.
Update. Okay. In Better Zip, do you know if once I've updated the file, if I don't have to save it or anything? This is just the navigator, yeah?
I believe so.
Okay.
And Dropbox did just tell me that file updated, so.
Good-o.
Seems to have worked.
Well, let's not get the cart before the horse
here. Well, at least the updating of the file worked.
Yes. I remember my level of competence here. Disable. The scurvy dog. Lear.
Scurvy dog.
A retired French pirate. Chug. He is invisible.
Alas.
Rage.
So try taking that wad.zip file from the sample character and replace it with your zip file and see if that fixes it. So we can at least tell if it's the zip that's the problem or not.
This is ridiculous. Okay. I will. I'm taking this out of Dropbox so we preserve the original working one.
Okay.
So, pasting in my zip file. Yes. Put it in mods. Try again.
Yeah, it's actually good you're doing the programming for this one because of how quickly Don't Starve opens for you.
That is handy.
It's so much faster than mine.
Luke and I played a little Starbound the other night.
Yeah.
Not very much because he had to leave, but it took him. It is a very takes a long time to load on mortal computers. Took seriously like maybe 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah.
To load on his computer.
That's great.
Mine was like 30 seconds, so I had to get mine.
SSDs are amazing.
It's pretty incredible.
Oh, nice.
That game is coming along.
Is it?
Starbound.
Yeah.
Yes, it's finally to a point where I can actually play it without. Aha!
Hey.
It works.
Good. Wow, his head
hands are translucent.
Yes, they are. And his head is behind his head now. That's interesting. I don't know how to solve that one.
Oh, this is great though.
But at least we know the zip file works.
Yes.
And his face
file works.
His face looks more attached this time.
Let's see. Oh, it just when he's standing there, when he blinks, it goes weird.
Ah, yep. When he blinks. Interesting. Yeah. So blink. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why his hat is behind his head.
Who knows?
That's very odd. Is his head like cut off when he's going forward?
No. When he's going, oh yeah, when he's going away from the camera, it is.
Might just have to make the handkerchief part of his head.
You've also got 2 heads going on there, which is maybe the. Yeah, see, 2 ears on this side.
Bizarre.
Going away. So somehow.
Really odd.
Going to run him through a couple other things here. His legs look good while he's standing. His legs and his body.
That's good.
His body disappears when he his body and most of his legs disappear when he's chopping wood.
Yeah, I don't think I added the bent torso.
Got it.
Because I wasn't sure how to bend the torso in Pixelator. Because you're supposed to actually like skew it or something.
His body looks quite uniform. Turning around and stuff.
Okay. That's good, I guess.
I mean, like, things are kind of wonky right now, but his His body looks. His hand holding the axe disappears when he's walking sideways.
I should probably fill in those hands.
Okay, I'm just mentioning things
Okay.
in case you.
He doesn't really have arms either, does he?
No.
His hands just kind of float
And
there.
his legs disappear when he's walking away as well.
Interesting.
And when he's chopping wood, one leg turns on and off. So you have
wow.
one instance of, which is interesting. His feet are very constant, though. It's got all the.
That's good. The stick figure.
And his sleeves are clear, except going to the side, his sleeve is not clear, but the rest of the time it is.
Okay.
You know, it's looking good.
Oh yeah, his sleeve.
I'm
there.
So,
what's that?
Yeah. I just said I'm just so happy to have the images working. It's just wonderful.
That is nice. So at least we know your better zip is functioning. So I guess it's the renaming stuff that is causing problems.
Yes, indeed. Apparently that is the case. Whoa. That's strange. So if you zoom out enough, you can zoom in and zoom out, then you go above the clouds, which is a really weird thing to add to the game.
Yeah, I've noticed that before.
I guess it's just good feedback. You know when you've got all the way.
Yep.
That's also very strange. I guess that's a good way to do
it. It's kind of smart, yeah. It doesn't just stop you. I mean, it does eventually, but...
Yeah, but it's... from a usability perspective, having feedback when you've reached the end of that is good.
Yeah, it is. It's very nice. I like Clay.
Yeah, I do too.
Pretty cool company.
So many games are so rubbish at designing the usability.
Yep.
User experience is just really bad.
Yes, they are.
Okay, so that works. So what now? I'll have to look up. Oh, it's time for us to be done.
Oh, yes, it is. Indeed.
Okay.
Cool. Well,
quickly.
Progress.
A little bit at a
time. Yep. That's the name of the game. Well, I mean, not really. It's actually called Don't Starve, but...
I think... It's starting to feel like something's happening. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
Kind of crazy.
Ooh. Good.
Yes. All right. Well.
Cool. Well, I like your hat.
Anyone watching enjoyed your weekly dose of incompetence and.
Yep. Pretty much.
We're learning.
We are. So this has been episode 10.5 of the Doubtful Reversal. And we'll be back here next week. Yes.
Bye.
So, see ya.